So I got myself a new camera. Which one did I get? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Hello. Welcome to the very first episode of I Used to, the series where I talk about things that I used to, this is not episode 1, this is episode 0. I did say that the first episode was going to be about J.K. Rowling, and it will be. But I wanted to do this one first, because it's something that I've done my entire journey on YouTube up to this point, and I feel like it's a very big turning point for me to move away from what I've known and move toward what I've wanted. So today's episode is going to be that I used to film on my iPhone, which is a weird thing to say because I'm looking at my iPhone right now. I'm filming on my iPhone right now, but by the end of this video, I will be recording on something that is not an iPhone. Which camera did I get? Who knows? But before we begin, something that I think is going to be kind of fun to do with this series is have a fragrance of the episode. Just a little sample I'm gonna pull out and be like, today I'm smelling like this. So today I'm smelling like Wicked Good by Gallagher Fragrances. This is a sample from Olfactif. I got it in their September box. So this one is a particularly strong scent. It smells like chocolate, tonka bean, and vanilla. And I love it. The thing is, I cannot spray it on my skin or else it is very strong and it doesn't really smell like it's supposed to smell. It ends up smelling like malt on my skin, and I don't like it very much. So instead, I spray it on my clothes, I spray it on my hat, so I have the ambiance, I have the aura of the smell, but it doesn't like nauseate me, because when it comes in contact with my skin, not good on me. Try it out though. I encourage you to go ahead and grab your favorite fragrance, splash some on, even if it's midnight and you're watching this video because you're bored. Splash some shit on, have some fun. I'm also drinking water. Grab yourself a little something to drink, grab yourself a little something to spritz on, grab a snack. I'm not gonna be eating, don't worry. This isn't a mukbang. Let's talk about my journey in making videos. It all started when I was in high school. I wouldn't make videos of myself. If anything, that's where my video editing journey began, in high school. I didn't have an iPhone back then. I didn't have any phone in high school, actually. I inherited an old Sidekick, the first Sidekick, from my sister when she bought the second one. And then she dropped that one in the toilet. My first experience with YouTube, really, and editing videos was a little project that I called Lady Gaga. And before we continue, I have to say, I'm a little embarrassed by it. Obviously, I'm embarrassed by pretty much anything that I did as a child, and I'm still pretty embarrassed by things that I've done and continue to do into my adulthood. Just anxiety things. Lady Gaga was just one giant copyright infringement case. I literally would just take Lady Gaga songs, pitch them down, and post them online as if she was a guy. Wow. Gender bending. Ooh, edgy. Wow, so edgy. Whoa. It was mainly because back in the day, people would say that Lady Gaga was a guy. And in her defense, I was like, listen, if she was a guy, this is what she'd sound like. Listen, I had some like gender expectations in my brain. It's 2020. I have long since grown out of that. I do not have any kind of expectations of gender anymore, and I'm much more happy that way. So I would take Gaga songs and pitch them down and put them with like a little picture that I would haphazardly Photoshop on this video editing software that I had called AVS Video Editor. This was ancient, it was free, and it had a watermark in the first minute of the damn video. Very, very janky. For the picture ones, I wouldn't mind that the little watermark would show up. I'd be like, okay, whatever. I resolved to this. But when I got into making like fan edits of Lady Gaga's videos and posting the Lady Gaga videos, yeah, the little thing would show up too. So I'd make this little like trailer at the beginning of the minute to like run out that first minute so that the watermark wouldn't be in the way of the video, the lengths I would go to commit copyright infringement. So that was where that all started. The laptop that I would do this in was nothing fancy. It was my sister's old HP laptop from 2006. Surprisingly, it was actually pretty powerful. It was powerful enough to edit video on. I had a lot of fun with that laptop. That laptop was chef's kiss. It lasted a good long while. It lasted until like my last year of high school. My last year of high school was 2011. You know what? 5 years, especially like the 2000s era, not bad in laptop world. That was my experience with editing videos. And then YouTube was like, bitch, you're a criminal. You're gonna have to stop. And then they just deleted my channel. So that was fun. I was a bad boy. I was like a really bad boy. What can I say? I'm a little devil. Then in 2011, I graduated high school and I got myself a MacBook Pro. Thinking back to 2010 and 2011 me, I was obsessed with Apple. I wanted an Apple computer so freaking bad. I blamed their marketing, but also I blamed the fact that I had only experienced Windows before, and I was like, this is annoying. And then I got the MacBook Pro 2011, the baseline, literally the cheapest of the cheapest MacBook Pros. I got it. I still love it, but I don't have it anymore. My sister still uses it to this day. After that, when I got my current MacBook Pro with Retina display, and I love it. I still use it to this day. I'm recording my audio on it right now. I just don't edit on there anymore because it gets really hot. So MacBook Pro 2011 comes into my life, and I am just the happiest pre-gay ever because I wasn't out of the closet yet. And so with this new technology comes the sudden realization, hey, wait a minute. I can like make videos now. I have a webcam on this thing. So I actually made some vlogs on that shitty webcam and even some skits.
Hey everyone, my name is Felicity.
So I'm filming on my webcam, editing on iMovie. Not to dish out on iMovie. Listen, iMovie was fucking amazing. Even in 2011, iMovie was like, it was up there for free shit compared to Windows Movie Maker. So then after that, I kind of stopped making videos because I got more involved in college. I got more involved in my acting, in my degree. Plus, I kind of just stopped using the webcam to film. Even on the new one, it was like, I just didn't want to film anymore on a webcam. Then it was around 2015 or 16. I think it was 2015 or 2016, one of those two. It was summer. I was kind of out of school. I had no job. I had nothing to do. And I was like feeling just like I have to do something. I have to create something. So I started working on these videos that I called Stilm. Pretty much still film put together Stilm. It was very performance artsy, by the way, which I love. So I would stand still for 15 minutes and I would just be there. I was a little thicker back then, but I would just stand up there. And then it was accompanied by like very super slowed down music that I would stretch out. And it was like very ambiance, very chill. And I actually kind of like it. I'm not going to do that anymore. I might not. I don't think so. It just doesn't align with me. But it was fun back in the day. I think I did 3 of them. They're still on my channel. I have them unlisted. A little bit of history. And I stopped because I started working. Such is life. I started working and I just stopped standing around for 15 minutes at a time. That project was my way of being like, if I'm going to do nothing, then I might as well make art out of it. That project was actually my introduction to DaVinci Resolve, the free software that I use to edit these videos. I had an iPhone 6 Plus, so I used that to film because I thought, you know what? I've got a camera now. It's not a full-on camera, but I've got a camera now. I'm gonna put it to work. And I did. So after that, I stopped making videos again for a while. 2017, I actually started working on a poetry series. After the Stilm thing kind of ended, I still had in the back of my head something that I wanted to do. Something I wanted to create. I always want to create. When I'm not acting, when I'm not in theater, I want to create. I want to do stuff. So 2017 comes along and I met my first ex and I was heartbroken. What fun. It wasn't fun, but it did unlock a lot of emotions in me. And it unlocked my ability to write poetry. I wrote a whole bunch of poetry. I actually filled a notebook of poetry. It's not all good. Don't worry. I doubt I'm ever gonna publish that one. I doubt it. It helped me get over my first ex, and then I met my second ex. He inspired a lot of poetry, not in the best way. Then I left him, and then I got on Grindr, and I wrote poetry based off of Grindr, and I filled a whole notebook of that too. That one I might publish. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that this poetry inspired another series of videos. I would position myself in front of a white screen, very Poppy-esque. I know, I was very inspired by Poppy. I still am, she's amazing. I would recite my poetry backwards. One, ma, yeah. And then I would reverse the video. I am now. Very much a la Twin Peaks. I got very creative with that series, let me tell you. I got very, very creative with that series. I had a lot of fun with those videos. I might get back into that. I think it would be really fun. I had a lot of fun with that one. Some videos are cringe, but others are like, ooh, there's something in that. It kind of just teetered away. I stopped working on them, and 2018 came along. I don't remember doing anything in 2018. And then in 2019, I started filming the MWPWS series. I started getting much more into meditation, and I started writing out journal entries after each meditation session. So after a while, I had like a notebook filled out, and then I went onto a second notebook and I was reading back on them. I thought, this is pretty cool. I kind of want to turn this into something. So I started making videos based off of the journal entries that I would write. So I would just film around in my room, get creative with my phone. It's called MWPWS series. It stands for meditation, wake, post-wake, sleep. These are the type of entries that I would do. Meditation was after I meditated. Wake was when I just woke up. I would write things down. I don't do that one very often. And then post-wake is if I had the inclination to write way after I woke up, but it's not exactly a meditation thing. And then as for sleep, right before going to sleep, I'm like haphazardly just like, I'm trying to write something down, but I would just write. And sometimes they turn into something cool. The plan was to turn each and every one of those entries into a video, into like a film thing. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I do wanna get back into that project now that I have this new camera coming. I might incorporate the two, kind of blend those two styles together for MWPWS and the poetry series, blend those two together. But I do want to focus on the ones that I think resonate most with me and resonate most with where I am now and where I'm going, and that I think would resonate with other people as well. There's some hidden gems in there. By the way, if you want to read my first journal, I have it published on Amazon. So you can go ahead and click the link down below. Ooh, you can get it digital or you can get it physical. Either way, it helps me out, and you get to read my 2016, 2017 thoughts. Oh my god, my back. Oh my god, my back. By the way, I don't know if you've seen, but Lunita is sleeping behind me. She's covering her little face. Hi, baby. 2019, I started recording those videos. MWPWS, I got very creative in my room. It was still the iPhone 6 Plus, but this time I have the current lens that I'm recording my videos with now. It's a clip-on lens that you clip over the camera and you record. I feel like it does enhance the video a little bit. I also record on ProMovie, the ProMovie app, which lets you like really tap into the camera's full capabilities. It's really awesome. If you film on your iPhone, I recommend it. So then after 2019, I started getting busy again. I worked at a theater. I started working at restaurants as a bartender. Well, I started as a server and then bartender. So 2019 got busy, stopped working on the MWPWS videos, and then 2020 came along. And we all know what happened there. So with 2020 came this abundance of time, abundance of quarantine time, alone time here in my house. And I thought, you know what? It's time I actually fuck. They got a knock like that? They're probably mad because it's raining. I understand. So 2020 gave me all this time, and I thought, you know what? I can't be acting. I can't be working. I might as well be doing something. Bless you. She sneezed. I might as well be doing something creative with my time. So I thought, you know what? I've got my tripod. I've got my camera. I actually have a new phone. At the end of 2019, I bought the iPhone 11, so I thought, you know what, that's an even better camera. I can get to video filming, making the videos now, and so far, so good. I've got some really good friends supporting me on here, friends that I have in real life that watch my videos and have subscribed. You guys fucking rock. I know you all. I know who you are. I know who you are. And I thank you. So then with those new videos, I started editing on my computer, on my little old 2012 MacBook Pro on DaVinci Resolve again, thanks to the experience that I had from before. And my laptop still works very well. It's just a little old. Apple stopped updating the graphics card on it, so it's very dependent on the processor. It has 8 gigs of RAM, so it's not very, very powerful. So editing the videos was intense on it, but then exporting the videos, oh my God, it would sit there for 2 hours just blowing the fans going full blast. I would sometimes put ice packs on it so that it wouldn't get so hot underneath, but then I thought, wait a minute, condensation might be fucking it up inside, so let me stop doing that. It got to the point where, you know how MacBooks have those little rubber feet at the bottom, the little rubber, like little bloop bloop? One of them fell off. The computer got so hot that the adhesive melted and the little rubber thing just came off. So that's when I thought I might need a new computer. So I went on Best Buy and I got myself an iBuyPower gaming PC. This thing edits my videos. It's honestly a breeze. Even though I'm not a PC person, I'm more of a Mac person, it gets the job done. It is the power that I needed, damn it. I'm really happy with it for now. I will eventually get the Mac Mini with the M chip though, the M1 chip, you know. Ooh, that's super fast M1 chip. Oh my God. It's amazing. So up to this point, I would film on my iPhone and then just export it onto my external hard drive connected to my laptop. However, I can't just hook up my phone onto the PC and export video. It's an Apple versus Windows thing. What can I do? The process now is I film on my phone. I connect it to my laptop. I export it to my hard drive. From that hard drive, I export it onto another thumb drive. Then from the thumb drive, I can connect it to the PC. Do you see what's happening here? It's not a very effective workflow. It takes way too much time, way too much effort. I mean, after this, I'll be filming for like, what, an hour? Then I spend the whole day just to get the video out of here onto the PC. The reason I can't just connect the 3 terabyte hard drive to my PC is because it's formatted for Mac. It's not formatted for both, like the little thumb drive is, but the thumb drive is slow as shit. So it's all very, very frustrating. And honestly, the easiest thing to do is, you know what? Let me just get myself a camera. That way it can just go from the little SD card onto the PC, bada bing, bada boom. Problem solved. So I got myself a new camera. Which one did I get? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Here I am, bitch. What do you think? It's me on a camera, an actual camera. I cannot contain my excitement right now. I can't, I'm just like looking at it and I'm like, So it's a different day. It is now Friday. I believe I recorded the first half of this video on Monday, I want to say. You'll notice something a little different, other than seeing the camera right here. Where's my microphone? Where is my microphone? It's on a tripod. I've tried having the microphone on a tripod before, but you can always see it. Since I was filming on my iPhone, it was like, I don't know, something about filming on the phone just like shows so much more. But now it's here, my hands are free, I can do whatever I want. I can do what I want with my hands. I can pet my kitty back here. She's back here. She's in need. Same video, different day, but I wanted to inaugurate this camera with my very favorite fragrance of all time, and that is Grand Soir. Let's see if you can see. How does the autofocus work? Don't look at me. Look at the. I tried. Maybe if I. Hi. It says Grand Soir, damn it. So I'm going to inaugurate this camera with Grand Soir. Oh. And this one I do very happily spray onto my skin because it smells so good. I happily spray it directly onto me. Amber, vanilla, tonka bean. It's like I'm sitting in a lounge just chilling with a nice little glass of bourbon. So here I am with a brand new, spanking new camera thanks to Black Friday deals, and it came with a bundle and everything. But before I reveal what camera I chose, let me go ahead and take you through all the options that I was considering before I landed on this particular camera. I'm sure some of you are camera savvy enough to look at this video and say, oh, I know that camera. I know that camera. YouTuber, camera, come on. I know that camera. But if you're like me and you watch a video and you're like, what camera is that? What is a camera? Let's go through all the cameras that I was deciding through. I'm gonna refer to my phone because I'm not recording on it. It's the little things. So saved on my wish list currently, I see the Fujifilm X-T4, the Canon EOS RP mirrorless digital camera, and then right after that, the Sony a6400. So I was also looking at the Panasonic Lumix GX85. It's a bit of a budget camera. It's good quality from what I've seen online. Then after that, I looked up videos on the Panasonic Lumix and I thought, okay, this one's really cool. I might be going for this one. I think it was like $700. And then I saw different cameras at that same price range. And I saw the Canon M50 was getting a lot of really good reviews on YouTube as well, even though those were from like 2 years ago. So the camera was a little bit older, but it was still a pretty good contender. I love their color, very vibrant, very like, wow. So I thought, okay, I've had experiences with Canon before from my sister's camera. And then I saw the Fujifilm X200. It's their budget friendly camera. And I thought, wait a minute, I can have the Fuji without paying that much money? Same price as the Panasonic Lumix, I can have the Fuji? Sign me the fuck up. But then I watched more videos. Do your research before you drop all this money on this equipment. Because yes, it's worth it because you have this amazing thing, but you might find out something about it that ends up not working for you. For instance, the Fujifilm X200 only records 15 minutes of video at a time. And I believe same with the Canon M50. I may be wrong, don't hold me on that, look up the videos. Now, if you're like me and you just sit down in front of a camera, that's not gonna work for you. Because then you gotta like watch out every 15 minutes, be like, okay, let's do this again. If you're coming from recording on a smartphone, that doesn't make any sense to you. Right? You're already limitless on the smartphone. You might as well just keep recording on the smartphone because you can record for as long as you want. Who cares about the quality? You don't have to worry in the back of your head about, oh my God, am I like running out of time? Or, oh my God, is this overheating? Because that's another thing that I heard about these cameras is that they overheat. And since their construction is a lot cheaper than say the X-T4 or a much more advanced Canon camera, they get hot. And then because they overheat, they just like shut down. Why would I spend the money to downgrade myself from what I currently have? If I'm going to be spending money, I want to upgrade my quality, but I also want to upgrade my experience, my ease of work, upgrade my workflow, make shit easier for myself. And then I landed on the Sony Alpha series. Now, in the price range of that 700, I think they had the a6100, the a6200 sometimes. And I thought, this might be it. It has the flip-up display. It has S-Log, which is pretty cool. I'm a little sucker for S-Log. It has that like quality of like, but above all, there's no limit on recording in 4K. That's what I needed. That's what I'm coming from. I'm coming from no limit on 4K. I was already recording 4K 30 frames per second on my phone, so I didn't really care about not being able to reach up to 60 frames per second. I don't care. So, drum roll please, what did I land on? The Sony a6400 is the one that I landed on. It's a little bit of an upgrade from the 6300 or the 6200. And for the price that I paid for it with the bundle, I thought, you know what, this is perfect. This is exactly what I need. It's a good quality camera. I'm not compromising anything with this. So I'm using it now. I'm zoomed in all the way. Can you see my eyebrows? What if I just spent the whole video just recording like this? Let me just zoom out right back. Mind you, this is the regular lens kit that came with the camera. Eventually, I'll get like a really good lens for it. But honestly, right now, it's getting the job done. And for what I'm gonna use it for, I most likely won't need another lens for a while. So yes, this is my experience. This is my life now. I'm an actual YouTuber with an actual YouTuber camera. Yeah, like get the fuck out of my way. I'm kidding. Get the fuck out of my way. So all in all, if you are a small, little, tiny, baby, microscopic YouTuber like me, and you have literally double-digit subscribers, and you get like double-digit views, and you record on your phone, you know what? Good for you. You're actually doing it. That's the hardest part about YouTubing. Making videos for YouTube, getting started, and you're doing it with what you've got, and I support you 100%. Keep putting your phone to use on that tripod and have fun with editing, have fun with color grading, explore, learn, grow. I'm excited to see you grow. So I'm curious, what is your experience with YouTube? Do you make videos? Have you wanted to make videos but were like, maybe I shouldn't, I don't have the proper technology, I don't have the latest camera. So what? Do it anyway. Have fun. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for fame. Don't do it for notoriety. Honestly, I've been doing this for myself during the pandemic because I've been bored without a job, and I'm honestly kind of happy about it because I get to develop my camera presence. So this was the first episode of I Used to Thank you so very much for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end, please go ahead and leave a like if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, go ahead and leave a dislike. We love honesty in this house. Are you excited to see this camera quality or excited to see my face in like higher definition? So go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your dream camera is, your dream setup. What's your camera? Is there a microphone you want? Is there like a lighting system that you've been dying to get your hands on? I just have these cheap lights that I got from like Walmart. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. I've got plenty more coming, especially for I Used to My very first I Used to episode will be on J.K. Rowling. So that's exciting. Once again, thank you for watching and stay safe, stay cool, stay chill, relax, stay hydrated, and I will see you next time where I tell you how I used to, Do you like my Christmas lights, by the way? These lights are always here. They're always with these white bulbs. I have them on top of my bed, but for Christmas, I switched them out intermittently with red and green bulbs, and I like Christmas. I love Halloween and I love Christmas. Just this time of year is just perfect. Anyway, it's raining.